So you want to start working with brands, and ideally you want to start working with brands and get paid to create. In today's video, we're going to be going over 4 different ways that you can collaborate with brands, yes, even as a small creator, and how you can get in touch with them. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Austen and I am a fashion and beauty content creator based in New York City. I put out new videos every week with lots of tips for content creators, so if that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload from me. Since I started my blog in 2012, I have worked with brands including ASOS, Glossier, Revlon, Walmart, the New York Times, and more on paid brand partnerships. And I'm a micro-influencer, guys. You can go check me out on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. I'm here on YouTube, obviously. And I do have a pretty small but engaged following across my social channels. Even though I'm small, I've managed to pull off paid brand collaborations with some of the biggest brands in the world, some of them even 4-figure brand deals. And I wanted to talk about all of the different ways that you can work with brands so that you can also start partnering with brands that you love and that you think your audience will love as well. Let's start first and foremost with the one you're probably all most familiar with and most interested in, which is doing a brand partnership on your own social media channels. So you'll see a lot of sponsored content on different influencers' pages, and this might be where a brand has reached out to them and asked them to create content to share on their own social channels with their audiences. If a brand has reached out to you to do this, it means that they find value in your audience and the community that you've curated, and they want to tap into it. Usually with a campaign like this, a brand will ask for certain deliverables. Deliverables is just a fancy word for different types of content. So maybe they wanted 1 Instagram story and 1 Instagram feed post, or maybe they just wanted 1 TikTok video. So once you create the content, typically you send it off to the brand for approval, they approve it, and then you post it on your own page. Working with a brand to create content that you share on your own personal social media channels, that's one type of partnership, and we'll come back in a minute to how to get in touch with brands. But another way that you could possibly work with brands is to actually create content for their social channels. I highly recommend this if you are a creator who creates really high quality content, especially really high quality photo or video content, but maybe you don't have as large of a following on your own yet. Brands are always looking for content for their social media channels, for marketing materials, and you can even price this content a little bit higher because a brand might be using it for commercial use versus just you sharing something on your own platform. So you could also try to work with a brand on something like an Instagram story takeover for them or shooting product photography for them. This would be solely a content creation partnership, and you would basically be working as a freelancer or contractor for the brand, putting together some images or videography for them that they could then distribute on their channels. If a brand says that they don't currently have a budget for influencer marketing, they almost certainly will have a budget for social media. So this is another great way to try to work with a brand, let them see how talented you are, how good you are at responding to deadlines and delivering great content, so that as soon as they do have a budget for the first type of collaboration we talked about, you're top of mind. A third way that you could work with brands is actually to join their affiliate programs. If you're not familiar with affiliate programs, basically the way that it works is you talk about or recommend a brand's product, and you'll either share a unique link or a discount code that the brand has given you to share with your audience. And if anyone chooses to shop through that link or follow that link, you actually make a small commission of that sale. If you want to see an example of an affiliate link, just simply scroll down in my description box. There's usually 1 or 2 floating around down there. For example, the camera that I use or the light that I use for this video, I know are both affiliate links. I have my little FTC disclaimer down there to let you know it's an affiliate link, and I may earn a small commission if you choose to shop through my links. And this is a great way to build credibility with brands because it'll allow them to actually track and see how many people you are driving to their website. And I think the best way that you can approach any kind of collaboration with a brand is to prove to them that they will get a return on their investment if they work with you. So if you can show that you're driving several sales a month, or even on a larger scale, several hundred sales a month to their brand, it's a great way to then segue into potential paid partnerships in the future because you've already proven that people listen to you when you recommend the products and that they're willing to use your links and codes. One word of a heads up about affiliate programs is I really only recommend joining affiliate programs for brands that you really use and love. If you find yourself being a part of too many different affiliate programs, it can get a little overwhelming and it's not going to come off as authentic to your audience. In this case, I'm talking about having an affiliate relationship directly with a brand. For example, I'm an affiliate for Versed, the beauty brand, and I work directly with them. I use their own linking system and I have my own code for that brand. Versus an affiliate program like Reward Style / Like to Know It or Amazon Associates. With a program like to Know It or Amazon Affiliates, you'll be able to link to a ton of different retailers, but the benefit of being a direct affiliate with the brand is that they can immediately see who's using your code and who's using your links. The last way that you can collaborate with brands is to get on their PR list. Back when I was an editor at Nylon and Interview, we used to get PR from a bunch of different fashion and beauty brands that were just sending their products for editorial consideration. What does that mean? It means there was no requirement for us to ever write about them or post about them, but that we had them at our fingertips to actually review, test out, and share if we felt compelled to. The same idea translates for influencers. I'm currently on the PR lists for a bunch of different beauty brands, so I feel really fortunate for that, and I love getting to test out different products. If you're not sure about how to reach out and get on a brand's PR list, I actually do have a whole video about that right here that I will link for you down below in the description box, so make sure to save that one to your watch later after you watch this video. Again, being on a brand's PR list just means getting notified about new products and launches, and it does not mean that there is an obligation to post. This is actually different from a gifted brand partnership that you might do as a content creator, but I've got a whole video about that coming up soon, so don't forget to subscribe and stick around if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on gifted partnerships. So just to recap the 4 different ways you can work with brands, you could work with them on a collaboration on your own social channels, you could work with them on collaboration for their social channels, you could join an affiliate program that they offer, or you could ask to get on their PR list. Comment below and let me know which one of those ways is most interesting to you in terms of how you'd like to work with brands. Before we wrap this video, let's go over 3 different ways that you can actually connect with these brands if you're interested in making partnerships happen. First up, the brand could just reach out to you, and if you are a content creator or influencer and you don't currently have your email in your Instagram bio, pause this video right now and go at it. If a brand can't easily contact you, and remember, most brands work off of desktop and don't have access to that email button that you get on Instagram mobile, it's going to be a lot harder for them to reach out, and it's likely that they might skip over you and go for someone who does have their email listed. So make sure that it's super easy for a brand to find your contact information no matter what channel they're looking for you on. Another way you can connect with brands is actually through third-party platforms. So there are a bunch of different influencer networks is what they're called, where you can apply for different brand campaigns. A few of the ones I've worked with include the Influencer Collective, Aspire IQ, Collectively, Obviously, Social Fabric, just to name a handful of them. And there are many more that I'm probably not even thinking of right now, but those are a few to kind of get you started. One of the benefits of this is you don't have to wonder which brands are working with creators. They will reach out to you and let you know when there's a new opportunity. One of the downsides of this is typically for these third-party networks, there is more of a set rate in mind for these different collaborations, and so you might not have as much leeway negotiating as you would if you were talking to the brand directly. But if you're just getting started, it's a great opportunity to connect with brands that you're interested in. And the third way that you can connect with brands is actually just to reach out and pitch yourself. Shoot your shot. I'm all about doing that. I love being able to pitch brands and let them know my story and why I'm super interested in working with them and why they might be super interested in working with me too. When you are pitching brands, I do recommend pitching via email rather than Instagram DM, although Instagram DM is a great way to reach out and see if you can find a contact at that brand. So don't go overboard and share your whole entire pitch with your whole life story in one Instagram DM, because chances are the social media person who is reading that is not responsible for casting influencers. But just send a polite message, say you're super interested and would love to learn more about potential ways to partner together and that you're looking to reach out to someone who works in influencer marketing for the brand. Other ways that you can find brand contacts, if you go to a brand's website, scroll down and look for a press page or a contact page, or maybe even an about or FAQ page, and see if you can find the email for someone in sales, marketing, or influencer relations that you could reach out to. You could also do a search on LinkedIn. Nothing wrong with a little LinkedIn sleuthing every once in a while to see if you can find someone who works in influencer marketing at the brand and reach out that way. And last but not least, use your network of your other fellow creators. So you could join influencer Facebook groups, listen in on some influencer clubhouse rooms, or just DM and ask your friends who are influencers themselves. And maybe you can set up a contact trade as well. So maybe you have the contact of someone who they would love to work with, and they have the contact of someone you would love to work with. If you want more specific advice about what exactly to say in a pitch email when you reach out to brands, I have a whole video about that right here, about how to write the ultimate pitch email to make sure that they actually answer you and that they'll love your idea and hire you. If you're still relatively new to content creation, but you really want to level up and start to treat this like a business, I do have a free resource for you that you can grab right now called the Influencer Launchpad. I'm so proud of this guide, and this is the first time I'm mentioning it on my YouTube channel, but it is a free guide that I've created just for you, where you're going to find a couple of different quizzes, like finding your why and which posting platform is best for you. There's 30 free content ideas in there you can tailor to any niche, and so much more that I put together all in one handy dandy downloadable guide. So you can go ahead and grab your copy for free right now at austentosone.com/subscribe, and I will also have it linked down below in the description of this video. This guide is really meant to kickstart your content creation and take it up a notch so that you can attract your dream audience and ultimately your dream brand partners so that you can really turn this into a business. So I hope you'll get a chance to check it out, and don't forget to let me know what you think about it by leaving a comment down below in this video. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. If you have any questions I didn't address today in my video, leave them down in the comments below. I will do my best to get back to as many people as I can who comment. I always appreciate and see you guys when you leave comments and like and share and subscribe and all those good things. So don't forget to do all of that as well. As a reminder, I post new videos every Tuesday with tons of tips for content creators. So I hope to see you back here again next week for another new video. Bye.